In accordance to the 6-foot rule, here we are, Kim Anderson, Dr. Dave Deacon, and Kim. Let's just dive into what we talked about last week. Some of the prices for wheat. What was the take-home message for producers?
Well, I think the take-home message is that prices have fallen. You know, you go back to mid-January, they were $4.77 for a forward contract for harvest-delivered wheat. This week it was down $4.15 to $4.18. I think the good news this week is that even though the price was lower, the futures fell, 10 to 15 cents, but the basis increased. And I think that higher basis tells us that the market needs our wheat, and if that we can produce a 60-pound test weight wheat with, say, 12.4 better protein, I think that price is going to recover. And I think the take-home message is the world's going to need our wheat, and we've got 3 months to recover that lower price.
So what is the price situation whenever it comes to wheat, say over the past 30 days?
Well, if you look at potential reasons for the lower prices, we had the Ag Outlook Forum. I think there was some positive information there. You look at 2020 wheat production, they projected to be 1.84 billion bushels. That's down 80 million bushels from last year's 1.92. But the International Grain Council released world production estimates, and they estimated that we'd have a record 28.3 billion bushel crop this year compared to 28.1. But I think that may be a little low. If you look at what's happening in the Black Sea, Russia's supposed to have higher production, Ukraine lower, Kazakhstan higher, maybe 150 million bushels additional wheat coming out of the Black Sea in 2020. You got Australia that's been in a drought for the last 3 years. Well, I mean, their production last year is around 570 million bushels. Their average is around 990. It's raining there now. They're buying seed. They're talking about planting fence row to fence row. You could get 350 million bushels more wheat in Australia this year than last year. So what I'm saying is the IGC may be low. That 28.3 may not be high enough, maybe 28.4, something like that. So there are some reasons. Now, if you look at the European Union, I read a report this week that Germany's production may be lower. France's production may be lower. Those are exporting countries, so that's good news.
With all that said, it seems like a larger number overall, and we have 3 months until the wheat in the ground is to be harvested. Do you think that the price of wheat can recover here in Oklahoma?
Oh, I think it can recover. Another thing you can look at is the USDA's 10-year price outlook, and they're predicting, and in the Ag Forum, they predicted that wheat prices next year in the U.S. would average $4.90. Now, Oklahoma's normally 12, 15 cents below that, so let's use 15. So that'd be $4.75 average price for the next marketing year, for the 2021 year. And if you look back over the last 10 years, 9 out of those 10 years, our price peaked in June, July, and August. That means that our price should be $4.75 or higher if USDA is right with that $4.90, and I think they're probably pretty close.
If we don't get those prices to increase, what are some of the options for us?
Well, I think there's always the storage option. Producers can also put it in the government loan. We don't know the 2020 loan rate. I know the 19 loan rate was $3.38. Not much, but that can get you some cash to operate on while you're to put in the 21 crop or to pay bills and to generate some cash to live on.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Kim Anderson, Grain Marketing Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.